Hey out there for Hot Wheels collectors. Right, today something special. I need to rummage down in that corner there and find my Hot Wheels magazines. But again, in the meantime, the Hot Wheels magazines used to bring out a few various things. So a toy or something like that. You may remember from a video ago that's now up in that green box thingy up there, the green container. You had a little stamping print thingy. Well, that was sort of it, but in 2004, with the release of the new Hot 100s, Hot Wheels magazine brought out this little keychain pocket with some cards in it. Now, it's a very basic set. It's just basically some card stats on the Hot Wheels cards. Again, nice little deck of cards. It's not quite top trumps, but it certainly is quite good. So it's basically a case of you could tick off your model. So we have Ferrari 308. Very cool. I have put these in some order. The Ferrari F355 Challenge. The Ferrari Enzo, first release of it as well. Yeah, I apologise for my camera. I know I need to really sort of like get a much more better camera, but this does fit now. The 550 Monalegro. Very cool car. 360 Modena, Modena, from the Tuned series. '69 Dodge Charger. Oh yeah, we're changing around. Again, these are all from 2004. Dodge Tomahawk. Remember this one here? This little one here? Oh, in 2004, first release of it. And here it is. As you said on here, speed is 300. The magazine said 400. So 300, 400. What's the difference? It's still very quick and fast. Dodge Ram pickup from the Blings series. Blings went on in 2005, but pretty much died out after that. They're about the only acceptable car in the collections that were decent. The rest of them are all too fancy and no good. So for DCTV, the Toyota Celica from the cars that had the big front ends. Can't remember what they were called. They're the ones that looked like they were lunging off the screens. Or lunging at you. Toyota Supra. The Tuned series again. Toyota MR2. Very cool car. Corvette C6. Very cool looking car. 63 Corvette. I think this was from the Tuned series because of the massive huge engine block. I think somewhere in my collection over there I've got the later series 5-pack version, which has that big engine block in it. All pure metal. Lotus Esprit from the Tuned or Bling series. I think from the Bling series. Blings were basically sort of like really flat-line sort of big bulky cars with big tyres. Lotus Sport Elise. Hummer H2 from the Bling series as well. Humvee. think there was I think this is on the flip side because that's from the Safari series. Not 100% on that. Chevy Avalanche from the Bling series. One for Mr. Race Grooves. In fact, I'll actually read out the stats on this. Speed 130 miles per hour. Doubtable. Back in the day, yes, but nowadays I don't think so. Power 320 bhp. Style 7 out of 10. And if this will show up. No, sadly it doesn't quite show up, which is a shame. 64 Chevy Impala. Very strange looking build this. I did used to have some of these cars, but again, banger racing, I smashed them. Waste. Oh well. 69 Camaro Z28, I think from the Tuned or Bling series. Again, that was the problem with these cars in 2004. They looked great cartoony style, or real style, but when they brought them out for real, it was literally a case of, what? Lamborghini Countach, and yes, it did look like this. Massive huge spoiler on the back end, small front end, and it was in orange because I used to have it. 70 Plymouth Barracuda from the Toon series. Fat exhaust on the side there. '68 Cougar from the flip side, the spray paint series, which has just been re-released. So I'm wondering if this will get a re-release. I did have this one. I had two error versions of this actually. I had the Murcielago, the Maserati Murcielago, or that one. What happened is the underside of the casting with the base, someone hadn't properly filed it down enough and the wheels weren't spinning properly. Same problem with the '68 Cougar that was like that. Oops, a daisy, almost lost it. Mitsubishi Eclipse, yellow. I think it was actually gold in the series, I'm not 100%. Again, gorgeous colour, gorgeous car. B Engineering Enos, very fancy car this. '68 Nova, in silver. Ford Mustang GT Concept from the Tuned series or from the Hot 100 series, normal looking cars. Again, had this one but sadly smashed it. Shelby Cobra 427 with the massive fat wheels at the back. These are extremely collectible now. I have got two of these and I've got this one still carded. So God knows how much that's worth. It is it's the Maserati Quattroporte. This one I did have, but it had an error on it. The underside of the base was not properly shaven off and the wheels weren't turning properly. Cadillac Escalade from the Bling series again, with Cadillac blingy wheels. And yes, it did come in blue, which was amazing. And back to the Ferrari. Okay, I won't dilly-dally, because that's all of those ones done. We now have, from 2005 Hot Wheels magazine, the stat cards. And on the back here we've got three beautiful cars. The Dodge Viper GTSR, what looks like the Lotus Esprit, and of course the Plymouth Superbird, or the Dodge Daytona Bird, something like that. Again, let's have a look at these beauties. Now, I think some of these, I think in 2005 I was stopping because I didn't have much money at the time. But again, these are more top card sort of top trumps cards. So first up we have the Lincoln Continental. I think these are from 2005. Much more better detailed though, and much more bigger. The Cadillac Coupe de Ville, which is basically custom 59 Cadillac, if you sort of like don't want to really know it. I think this was a super. Looking at the picture, I think this was a super. And that's why I never found this one. Because I remember in 2005 they did have a nice Cadillac. I think there was a super version of that. Because this Ford Mustang I've got, and it's a super. Uncarded and a bit play worn. As you can see, that's the super version of it. That would have been the normal green Mustang, I think. Lovely car. Chevrolet Camaro in red. Wonderful car. Plymouth Superbird, which is on the back of the cover, or on the front as well. Again, these weren't for sale anywhere else, they came with the magazine. Datsun 420Z. It's really only worth 10,000. That's a shame. Gorgeous car. Porsche Carrera GT, one for my Steve in 2009 because he liked his Porsches. And the price tag back in 2005 was 323,000. Probably not worth that much today. Dodge Challenger for 20,000. Gorgeous purple. I'm not sure if these cars were released in 2005, but I think that's when these came out. And this one, I think this one deserves a refight. I think this one deserves to come back. Let the Nissan Skyline go. Let the Nissan Skyline have some rest time, and bring out the Nissan Silvia. Silvia. Wonderful, wonderful car. No idea on what happened to it. Back from 2004, but in new colours, the Toyota Supra. It's obviously a very popular model, that. Still in its tuned series. It is a different colour to the other one. Great to see it. Speaking of Skyline, here is the Nissan Skyline from 2005 with what looks like almost faster than ever wheels. Perhaps maybe the prototype faster than ever wheels. You never know. Lovely colouring. Not seen this one actually. Ferrari F430 Spider. Another one for my Steve in 2009 because he likes Ferraris and Porsches. Yes. Again, like I say, not for sale these cards. Another super, I think, judging by the wheels. The Chevrolet Corvette C6. It looks like a super, judging by those gold rims on there. Great USA car. It does look like a super. Jaguar XK8, which is a very nice British car. It's got green on it, Jaguar green. That's the only thing we can refer it to now, as Jaguar green. Not British Racing green, Jaguar green. Dodge Viper GTS, another car from the front. I do have this car in red, as you've probably seen in another video. It is lovely, and it is pretty. Plymouth Barracuda. Again, this model's getting a bit old as well, been released a lot. Again, you obviously get the Plymouth fans out there. Lotus Esprit, the other one that's on the front of the cover. Very cool. 69 Corvette, I think the Stingray or something like that. Again, lovely yellow. Hummer H3, either a Real Riders version or another super. It looks like it has Real Rider tyres. but looking at the paintwork, I would probably say another super. Again, 2005, I think I'd stopped collecting then, because I think I was getting into more of this stuff over here, my mugs. So it was like, okay, so I stopped collecting Hot Wheels. I think the other thing as well was the fact that they weren't very attractive anymore. Unlike the 90s stuff, it was literally getting to the point of what's new about it. Unlike nowadays where I'm recollecting stuff. I think 2005, 2006 was sort of like a missed period for me because there wasn't a lot of good stuff in there. Mercedes G500 Blings series in 2005. Told you the blings continued on. The other one as well was the slimline cars. Basically cars that would have outer wheels but would have a body that was literally like finger length, sort of like the width of your finger, that long. Plymouth Roadrunner in beautiful, beautiful green. My favourite colour green, snot green. 70s snot green as they call it. Chrysler 300C. This one I think I've got in uncarded condition. Then we have the Chrysler Firepower, one that I've never ever seen since. Gorgeous car. Cadillac Cien? C-I-E-N. I think I've spelled that right. Cien. Lovely red. Not sure about this one. Should be in silver or maybe gold. Not sure, but again. Dodge Tomahawk from 2005. Second recolouring and with what looks like a plastic body. You can see that it's definitely changed from the other one because that's a white top, not a silver top, and looks plasticky. And they changed the speed on this to 300. And it is apparently 500,000 grand. That's very pricey. Cadillac Escalade again, in sort of graphic-y styles. Sort of looks like the Boyd Connington sort of thing. Whoever draws that sort of stuff. It's very well done, that. Another one of Mr. Racegroove's favourite cars, the Ford GT Redline Yellow version. Now I'm going to say a stupid thing here. I wonder if he has this car. With over 7,000 in his collection, he probably has. But again, just thought I'd ask it. So if Mr. Racegrooves has got this, I'm not surprised. He does collect the Ford GTs. B Engineering Endus. Fancy car. Came out in 2004 as a gold car. I do remember it. First edition 2004. Absolutely wonderful car. Mercedes CLK 500. With again what looks like Faster Than Ever wheels. But Faster Than Ever wheels came out in 2007. Was it 05? I don't remember. Could be 05, could be 2007, I'm not sure. I seem to remember they definitely came out in 2007. Humvee in very nice silver colours. Not a super, just silver colouring. I did have a few 2005 cars, but again, I think via 05, 06, well, I was giving up. I think mainly because I couldn't find a poster, so I knew what cards to collect. And then we're back to the Lincoln Continental. Well, that is pretty much it. That video has gone on for quite some time anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, goodbye. Happy collecting.